Did you truly see the game that day? Or were you merely watching a shadow play, unaware of the strings being pulled, the gears grinding beneath the field's surface? How does a team consistently defy the gravitational pull of parity in professional sports? How do they not just win, but exert a cold, calculated dominance that leaves opponents not merely defeated, but hollowed out? Was it simply a matter of superior talent, or something far more chillingly calculated, a strategic artistry bordering on the predatory? We are often told the story of athletic prowess, of individual heroism. But what if the true narrative of the New England Patriots Super Bowl victories was written in a different script, one of relentless, almost surgical precision? One where the battlefield wasn't just the turf, but the minds of their adversaries? It begs the question, how deep did this systematic dismantling go, and what unseen forces were truly at play in those decisive moments that shaped dynasties? Their game wasn't about flash. It was about the slow, methodical strangulation of hope. Every snap, every route, every block, a piece of a larger, colder mechanism designed not just to score, but to expose and exploit the deepest vulnerabilities. It's a focus that transcends mere effort. It's an obsession with the microscopic flaw, the almost imperceptible tell. Whispers from former players recount how Bill Belichick, in his relentless film study, once identified an opponent's tell that even they weren't aware of, a subtle, fractional shift in weight before a specific blitz package, exploited for a decisive yardage gain that seemed to appear out of thin air, a ghost in the machine. This wasn't guesswork. It was the result of a mind dissecting human habit, turning predictability into a weapon. They didn't just play the game. They played the data, meticulously accumulated and coldly analyzed, until the path to victory wasn't merely suggested, but illuminated with an almost terrifying certainty. This level of focus transforms the unpredictable chaos of football into a chess match where every move is predetermined, every counter accounted for, and every potential error in the opposition's play becomes a chasm into which they are inevitably drawn. The Patriots' tactical discipline wasn't just about following orders. It was about an entire organism moving with a singular, unyielding purpose. It wasn't improvisation. It was the execution of 1,000 contingency plans, rehearsed until they became instinct, almost reflex. Each player was a cog, yes, but a highly intelligent one, meticulously engineered to fit perfectly into the grand design. Behind the scenes, the Patriots were infamous for practices where Belichick would deliberately introduce chaos, like flooding the field with extra defenders during a 2-minute drill, forcing players to make split-second, high-stakes decisions under manufactured duress, effectively inoculating them against real-game panic and cementing an unshakable tactical resolve. This wasn't merely preparing for the game. It was preparing for the collapse of the opponent, knowing that when pressure mounted, their own systems would hold, while others fractured. The game plan was an unwritten pact, a doctrine of unwavering commitment, a silent promise to execute with a precision that bordered on the merciless. It turned strategic thought into a physical manifestation on the field, a collective so unified it felt like a single, malevolent entity. These weren't just players. They were field generals, interpreters of the grand design, able to translate the most intricate strategies into actionable steps in the heat of battle. Their veteran leadership wasn't about rousing speeches, but about a chilling understanding of the unfolding conflict, a preternatural ability to read the opponent's intentions before they were fully formed. They turned small advantages into decisive moments with the cold efficiency of a predator sensing weakness. Stories from the locker room confirm that Tom Brady didn't just read defenses. He often audibled plays not just to counter the current alignment, but to preemptively attack the next offensive play call he anticipated based on subtle formation shifts, effectively playing entire drives several moves ahead. This wasn't a gamble. It was a calculated certainty, a recognition that the game wasn't just happening in the present, but could be influenced by a deep understanding of its probable future. Their intelligence wasn't just about learning plays. It was about understanding the very psychology of the game, the rhythm of momentum, and the fragile nature of an opponent's confidence. While other teams chased highlight reels, striving for the spectacular individual feat, the Patriots chased perfection in execution, a cold, unwavering pursuit of eliminating error. Their consistency wasn't a stroke of luck. It was the inevitable outcome of a system designed to strip away the unpredictable, to reduce the game to a series of probabilities skewed irrevocably in their favor. They demonstrated that intelligence, applied with merciless consistency and unwavering discipline, is a force far more powerful, far more terrifying than raw athleticism alone. They didn't just outplay you, they outthought you, outprepared you, and out-executed you at every single phase, creating an aura of inevitability around their victories. This wasn't just football. It was a clinical demonstration of strategic superiority, a blueprint for dominance that operated beneath the surface, unseen by most, yet shaping every decisive moment. But what if their meticulous preparation went beyond merely winning the game? What if their true mastery wasn't just about outscoring you, but about something far more insidious, something that twisted the very fabric of competition? The chilling truth, whispered among former adversaries, is that the Patriots didn't just study opponents to exploit their weaknesses. They systematically identified, cataloged, and then engineered the precise moment, the specific mental trigger that would cause the opposition to internally collapse. They learned to induce doubt, to cultivate frustration, to break an opponent's will at its most vulnerable point. Their Super Bowl victories weren't just about points. They were about the methodical dismantling of a soul, play by calculated play, until the opponent was left hollow, not just beaten, but fundamentally defeated, their belief in their own system irrevocably fractured. And the terrifying question remains, what else are they still calculating?